So the first Diablo 4 expansion, Vessel of Hatred, is right around the corner, and we've recently gotten a bunch of new information for the launch of the expansion and for Season 6. And one of the biggest pieces of information is that the launch date has technically been brought forward depending on where you live. So example, in North America, it's going to be launching on October 7th, and that would be 7 p.m. Eastern Time or equivalent time for wherever you live. And to go along with that, you'll be able to preload the expansion and all of the other content coming on release. So for Battle.net, you'll be able to preload on September 30th at 4 p.m. So you'll be able to preload right now. And then on consoles, so Xbox and PlayStation, you'll be able to preload on October 5th, both being at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And some more interesting information in this post is we got a bunch of bullet points on what content is coming to the game for everybody and what content is specifically coming with the expansion if you purchase that. Because remember, the expansion is launching alongside Season 6. So while there will be a bunch of content specific to the expansion that you have to pay for, Season 6 and a bunch of these base game updates won't require you to purchase anything. So under content that's just coming to the base game, the new max level is going to be level 60. There's going to be new difficulty systems, which is a complete overhaul to the difficulty of the game and completely changing how difficulty works. We have a new Paragon max level of 300. Alongside that, you're getting the Paragon system changes, and Paragon is being pretty heavily changed. So instead of getting up to level 50 and then 50 to 100, you get Paragon points. Now you just go up to level 60, and then past level 60, you start earning those Paragon points up to 300 now, and those Paragon points being basically account wide. We have an item quality rework. For instance, sacred items are being removed. Ancestral items are now going to be much rarer, but also much stronger. Specifically, they're always going to have a greater affix on them. We're getting 2 new character slots. We're getting new class skills and passives for each class. And I think that's specifically 1 new skill with the upgrades to that skill, a handful of new passive nodes, and 1 new capstone passive as well. We're getting the new party finding feature, which is going to come in handy with the Dark Citadel, which you're going to need at least 1 other person for. This is a base game feature, so if you want to group up for any other content, you're able to do that through the party finder feature. We're going to be getting the new seasonal content that we still don't know what that is, but we are getting a developer live stream very soon, and then the new season rewards, so the seasonal journey, the battle pass, the new seasonal reputation, all the stuff you would expect from a season, we'll also be getting because Season 6 is going to be launching with this as well. And then we have the Vessel of Hatred specific content. So we're getting the Nahantu region, including the new dungeons, strongholds, side quests, legion events, and Nahantu monster families alongside all of that. So that's kind of the base level of getting a new expansion. And one of the really interesting things about the expansion that I don't think a lot of people have talked about is that there are a lot of new enemies. There's a lot of new monster families, and there's a ton of just completely new enemies, which isn't something that's generally super exciting, but it's one of those things that you very much notice when you're actually playing the game. Then we're getting the Spiritborn class, which I think is going to be the most popular class at the start of the expansion, and I think has a pretty good chance of continuing to be the most popular class. We're getting the Vessel of Hatred campaign, which I think is probably going to be very good if it's up to the same quality as the original Diablo 4 campaign, because I think that was absolutely one of the strongest things of Diablo 4's release. We get the Nahantu region renown, so just some new renown stuff. Remember, that stuff is account wide, you only need to do it once. We're getting rune words, which I've gone over in a previous video. We're getting the Dark Citadel, which is basically the raid. We're getting mercenaries and all of the other progression systems tied into the mercenaries. We're getting the Cross Undercity, which I recently did a video going over that as well. That's going to be a very interesting new system. And the last piece is trading for Vessel of Hatred specific resources. I have no idea what this actually means. I'm assuming what this means is that you're not able to go get a new Vessel of Hatred specific resource as someone who bought the expansion and then trade it to somebody that doesn't have the expansion. That's what I'm assuming that means, which does make sense. And most of those expansion specific things would probably only be used in things specific to the expansion anyway. But I guess maybe there's something in the expansion you'll be able to get that could be valuable to people without the expansion. And along alongside the expansion and the release of Season 6, there's going to be a bunch of ways to earn a bunch of new cosmetics. First off, just from playing during the expansion release, you'll be able to go into the shop and claim 3 new weapon cosmetics. The sword looks really cool out of these. You'll also be able to earn a new cat mount if you complete the Dark Citadel from October 8th to November 8th. So if you complete the entirety of the Dark Citadel before November 8th, you'll be able to earn this new cat mount, and presumably this will be pretty unique. And alongside that, you can also stream yourself playing Diablo 4 in Discord to earn a Sea of Voices weapon bundle, and this goes from October 8th to October 15th, and you only have to stream yourself playing for 15 minutes in Discord. Now, if you've never seen this before, there's basically these quests in Discord now that a lot of games are doing, where you just have to stream in Discord for a certain amount of time and you'll earn some reward. Usually it's just cosmetics for the game you're playing. And if I'm not mistaken, you don't actually have to be streaming to anybody on Discord. You could go in Discord by yourself and just stream the game for 15 minutes and you'll earn these cosmetics. But you only have about a week to earn these ones, so just remember to do that for 15 minutes and you'll earn some additional weapon cosmetics. Then we go into all of the Twitch rewards. So going from October 8th to November 5th, watching people stream Diablo 4, you'll be able to earn a bunch of Twitch drops, and they're doing it in a similar way to when they did it on launch, where every new week you'll earn different cosmetics, and every week the cosmetics are split up by class. So one week it'll be some cosmetics for the Necromancer, the next week it'll be cosmetics for the Druid. And then on top of just watching these streamers to get those Twitch drops, you can also gift or purchase 2 subs to a Diablo 4 streamer, and you'll also earn a mount as well. And also, if you're somebody that doesn't really watch Twitch streamers, I would recommend you get an extension for whatever browser you're using that auto claims Twitch drops. And all you really need to do is just open up someone's stream, put it in another tab, mute the tab, make sure you have that extension that automatically claims Twitch drops, and you're good to go. You just keep that stream up in a muted tab and you'll earn all of those Twitch drops very easily. You don't actually have to watch the streams if you don't want to. And that's pretty much all the information we got in this article, but on October 7th, we will also be getting a developer live stream where we'll be getting a ton of information. I think we're specifically getting information on Season 6 and what the Season 6 mechanic will be, and then we'll probably be getting some more specific information on a bunch of other content coming with the season and coming with the expansion. So if you want to see all of that, watch a developer live stream on October 2nd. But that's pretty much all I want to go over, so thanks for watching.